deep inhalation, retain the breath for as long as possible. Now I am giving you more information. The longer you retain the breath without inhalation or exhalation, the more the mind will be calm. So the stillness of breath is directly proportional to the calmness of the mind. So slowly start practicing that. And when the mind is focused only on the breath, further it will quieten. And after retaining for whatever period you can hold, then you exhale consciously and make sure all the air inside is exhaled out. So do this cycle, relax your physical body, forget about everything else for this 5-10 minutes. Focus on pranayama and dhyanam. So by this process of traditional correct pranayama, you prepare your mind for jnanam. Once the mind is quietened, you can study the Shastras and you'll be able to grasp what the Shastras are saying. So Shastras say what? Yogo jnanam tatha sankyam vidya shilpadi karmacha. Veda shastrani vijnanam etat sarvam janardanat. So yogo jnanam. So you are following a very systematic process. That is the uniqueness of what we are doing in Brahma Vidya. So practice yoga. The best yoga is pranayama. You don't need to stand upside down, do so many things. No, very difficult. Do proper pranayama, focus pranayama for as long as possible. quieten the mind, study Shastras and get Jnanam, Yogo Jnanam. Everything we study here is based on scriptures, nothing newly invented here. Okay, now, once the mind is quietened and you study the Shastras and get a glimpse of what is Brahma Tattvam, Upanishad mantras advise us with lot of what? Affection and love that do dhyanam on the Brahma Tattvam. Sarvam khalvidam Brahma. Tat jalaniti shanta upasita. Quieten the mind, shanta upasita. Do dhyanam on, upasana on Brahman. As what? Sarvam khalu idam. Khalu, verily, sarvam, everything around. So, 360-degree view, all around. The only reality is Brahman, which is the nature of Sat Chit Anandam, absolute existence, absolute consciousness, absolute bliss. And from this absolute truth, absolute reality emerges a relatively real world in which we are all caught. And we think that this relatively real world is actual reality, which is not. Tat Jalan, the Srishti Sthiti Layam happens from this supreme principle. Wonderful mantra, in summary, talks about absolute reality and relative reality. So do dhyanam on that, and slowly you'll understand that my nature is also absolute truth. How? Same Upanishad mantras recommend you to focus on the cognitive capability that is there within all of us, which is possible only because of pure consciousness. Same Brahma Tattvam is present as Atman in all of us. How? How do you recognize the Atman? The very fact that cognition happens continuously of 5 different sense objects, Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandham, all that's happening only because of consciousness principle. So the mantra says, Pratibodha viditam matam amrutatvam hi vindate atmana vindate viryam vidyaya vindate amrutam. So bodham pratibodham. So go beyond the impact of all the sense objects, understand how the cognition happens. It's the greatest wonder. No scientist is able to find out how. But our Vedanta says there is this pure consciousness which enables all cognition. Bodham. Bodham means the cognition that happens. Pratibodham. So, pratibodha viditam matam. That cognitive capability is possible only because of pure consciousness. Viditam. Understand that. That is the ultimate truth, ultimate message of the Upanishads. Matam. And what does this knowledge do? Amritatvam hi vindate. Bestows upon you immortality, free from all problems, even when alive. Immortality means absolute bliss, even when you are present in the physical world without getting impacted. And Atmana vindate viryam. This Atma Jnanam gives you tremendous mental fortitude. Dhritihi, what Bhagavan told. Absolute dhritihi, fortitude, atmana vindate viryam. That strength to stand anything, face any circumstances, not get dejected, depressed, disappointed with anything that happens around you. Vidyaya vindate amrutam. So this, what? First understanding, then internalizing, then complete transformation into aham brahmasmi, become brahmanishtha. Then what? Vidyaya vindate amritam. Attain immortality. What a beautiful step-by-step process. The Shastras are giving us the advice. Let us understand further how Bhagavan is going to explain this supreme truth manifested as relative truth. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Vakratunda Mahakaya Surjakoti Samaprabha Nirvighna Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nidhaye Sarva Vidyanam Shaje Bhavaroginam Gurave Sarva Lokanam Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Tadashiva Samarambham Shankara Acharya Madhyamam अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतो वन्दे भगवन्तो पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः अपारकरुणा सिन्धुं ज्ञानदं शान्तरूपिणं Sri Chandrasekhara Gurum Pranamami Mudanmaham Om. All of you on cameras, chant Yam Brahma loudly. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaha Stunvanti Nimyaistamaihi Vedai Sangha Padakramopanishadair Gayanti Yam Samaga ध्यानावस्थित तद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः देवाय तस्मै नमः ओम श्री कृष्णाय परमात्मने नमः. Now chant the 6 shlokas. By now you should know the meaning. Also make sure you follow the meaning when you chant the shlokas. Om Shri Ganesha Namaha Shri Saraswati Namaha Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Teshamevanukampartham Ahamajnanajam Tamaha Nashayamyatmabhavasthaha Jnanadipena Bhasvata Jyotishamapि tajyotihi tamasah paramuchyate ज्ञानं ज्ञेयं ज्ञानगम्यं हृदि सर्वस्य विष्ठितं न हि ज्ञानेन सदृशं पवित्रमिह विद्यते तत्स्वयं योगसंसिद्धः कालेनात्मनि विन्दति ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानं येषां नाशितमात्मनः तेषामादित्यवज्ञानं प्रकाशयति तत्परं यथैधांसि समिद्धोऽग्निः भस्मसात् कुरुतेऽर्जुन ज्ञानाग्निः सर्वकर्माणि भस्मसात् कुरुते तथा यस्य सर्वे समारम्भाः कामसङ्कल्पवर्जिताः ज्ञानाग्निदग्धकर्माणं तमाहुः पण्डितं बुधाः. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now chant the 5 important shlokas, how to manage the relative reality. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Daivi Esha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratyaya Mame Baye Prapadyante Maya Metam Tarantite अनन्याश्चिन्तयन्तो माम् ये जनाः पर्युपासते तेषां नित्याभियुक्तानां योगक्षेमं वहाम्यहम् मत्तः परतरं नान्यत् किञ्चिदस्ति धनञ्जय मयि सर्वमिदं प्रोतं सूत्रे मणिगणा इव ईश्वरः सर्वभूतानां हृद्देशेऽर्जुन तिष्ठति भ्रामयन् सर्वभूतानि यन्त्रारूढानि मायया. So what is the final truth? प्रपञ्चो यदि विद्येत निवर्तेत न संशयः मायामात्रमिदं द्वैतम् अद्वैतं परमार्थतः. ओम शांति शांति शांति. अथ श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता दशमोऽध्यायः विभूति योगः. ओम नारायणः परो व्यक्तात् अंडमं व्यक्तसंभवम् अंडस्यान्तस्त्विमे लोकाः सप्तद्वीपा च मेदिनी. ओम. Now all of us let's stand the last shloka, 34th shloka, which we learned in the last class. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Mrityus sarvaharashchaham Udbhavascha bhavishyatam Kirtis Srirvakchanarinam Smritirmedha dhritihi Kshama. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hardam Swagatam, hearty welcome to the next session on the 10th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, which is called as Vibhuti Yoga. I'll switch on cameras and pay attention. So let's spend 5 minutes to look at the big picture. Sometimes what you should do is, after studying a little bit of detail, you should step back, understand what we are doing and why we are doing what we are doing. Correct? So what we are doing, studying the Shastras. First Bhagavad Gita, then studying the Upanishads, then the Brahma Sutras. This is called systematic study of Vedanta Shastras. So many people don't even understand, don't know why it's extremely important to study the Shastras. So that is why they are not able to dedicate time for this, even little bit time. Let's understand. All of us are seeking something. What is that? Everybody, irrespective of gender, nationality, age. What is that we all seeking? What? Absolute peace and happiness, bliss. Very good. So far you are clear. So, but even that they are not sure, because they are not consciously seeking this happiness, bliss, or peace. They are seeking materialistic pleasures, either by money, by positions, possessions, relations. Yes or no? They think that will lead to happiness. But in the process of searching for all these material acquisitions, which includes relationship, everything, their goal is happiness. Are you understanding? Their goal is happiness. That is, the goal is happiness, means is all these things. But what is happening? Over a period of time, they forget the goal, they forget the end, they focus only on the means, and the means are what? Matter principle, yes or no? And matter principle behave what? Erratically. There is no one simple correct way the matter will work. Matter means what? Not just your physical possessions, your thoughts, emotions, no, relationships, everything. They don't happen in a straight line, yes or no? And so what happens? The ultimate goal may be happiness, but they are what? Stuck in the material world behind all these things. And so what happens? They forget the ultimate goal. So what is that we need to do? At least every week, 4 times a week, or at least every day once, sit down and focus on what is the real goal. What is the real goal? Absolute bliss, happiness. And is that possible only with all the possessions, relationships? Or is it possible independent of all these things? Because it is like what? A mirage, right? It seems very near, something you are trying to acquire, but even before you can acquire it, it vanishes. Or even if you acquire it, it vanishes. Yes or no? Huh? So what happens? So we are constantly chasing this mirage, and so entire world steeped in ajnanam, avidya. Shankara says, eva mayam anadi anantaha naisargiko adhyasaha mithya pratyaya rupaha. So the natural avidya is making people run behind this mirage, not focusing on the ultimate goal, which is what? Knowledge. And this knowledge is possible only by study of Shastras. And the Shastras here means what? Vedanta Shastras. Shastram Vedanta Mimamsa. Devastu Parameshwaraha. Acharya Shankaracharyaha. Santu Janmani Janmani. So understand that only by systematic study of Shastras, Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, and Brahma Sutras, one can know what we are trying to get to. You're understanding? We are all trying to get to something without knowing what is that. It's like searching for something without knowing what you are searching for. You understand what I'm saying? So somebody told, please search for this. So After going around for 1 hour, the person came back and asked, what should I search for? Like that. So you're all searching, but we don't know what is that we are searching for. We are searching for bliss, absolute happiness, which incidentally is your true nature. And so, which is the only source which can reveal your true nature, the Atman, the Brahman, only Shastras. Why am I saying all these things? Recently, in one of the lectures, Meenakshi madam, Paramarthananda was really very, very worried. Ram Ram Subbu, you're saying for 15-20 minutes. Today, nobody is studying Shastras. There is no teacher who has studied Shastras properly. And so, people who go behind somebody are misled. And so, ultimately, all of them land up in peril. At least all of you study the Shastras properly. Among some of you, we hope some teachers will emerge. This parampara, Guru parampara has to continue. Otherwise, as Bhagavan says, Sakale neham hata yogo nashtah parantapa. It will go away. Then the whole world will be in confusion. Already is a lot of confusion. So, study of Shastras is extremely important. Only Shastras will reveal the supreme truth to you. It's called Shastra Darpanam. It is like a mirror. Study Shastras, it shows your true nature. So, through this process, what is the process? First, understand the supreme truth in a basic equation. What is the equation you have made? Supreme truth, Brahman, manifests as Ishvara is equal to what? Brahman plus Maya. Conscious principle plus matter principle. And when this matter principle, which can have varying degrees of write downs, all these are very important points. I hope somebody is making these points. You will not get this anywhere. No internet, no inner engineering, no art, nothing can give you all this knowledge because very important. So, Bhagavan, what? The ultimate truth is Brahman plus Maya, pure consciousness plus matter. The pure consciousness or Brahma Tattvam can have no gradations. Write down. Only the Maya Tattvam, matter principle, has gradations. What is this Maya Tattvam? Trigunatmikam Maya. Write down. Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. And this combination of Sattva, Rajas, Tamas makes the various matter principles having varying degrees of greatness, specialities, qualities, name, form, no? And this manifestation in which this matter principle has got extremely superior greatness, superior quality, superior what? Important aspects. Bhagavan is saying it is nothing but my manifestation. Are you understanding now? So matter is connected to Bhagavan. Superior matter for us to focus on that is what is Vibhuti. And so the first step is understand Bhagavan's Vibhuti as the great matter principles, special matter principles present in the universe. Focus the mind on that because we like to first enjoy name, form, quality, taste, smell, everything. So Bhagavan says, I will take you in the right way. Focus on the things that your mind will immediately get connected. That is Vibhuti Yoga. Are you understanding? From there, from form, move to the ultimate formless through study of Vedanta Shastra, from sound to silence, from the known to the unknown. Now, understanding why study of the scripture systematically is important. And will this happen overnight? So I told you all this in about 5-6 minutes. Sir, I've understood all these things, sir. So if you understand all these things, Ram Ram Subbu, Dayanand Swami used to say, you can close the book here. Om Tat Sat. Go home. In Satish Orya, ella chanagayita? You heard you're not well. You okay now? Recovered? Good. Keep it up. So, see, so systematically study. Because what is happening? Once you leave the class, your mind is getting defocused from the ultimate truth and getting totally mixed. The world. Take some time out. When you constantly study, I'm telling you, constant practice makes you perfect. So you don't need to stand upside down. Just systematically in the 4 classes, be focused, understand slowly. But you'll make sure that within what? A few years, maybe how many is going to take, depending on your dedication, you will get to the ultimate peace and happiness. Are you not some at least a little bit better off than 2 years back? Tell me, all of you. By study of these Shastras, do you believe that you have moved at least 1 inch forward towards that ultimate truth? So make sure, I'm telling you, this experience of all great people, and great people are not no simply born great. You can acquire their greatness by constant practice. So understand this. It requires only your dedication. Sit down and study Shastras. Clear? Now, so Bhagavan has explained so many different what manifestations that many of them you are able to connect to, right? It is not like what? Ashabdamasparshamarupam. It's not like that. It is something Bhagavan is directly telling you. So the last sloka 34, all the important qualities that we all need. Once again, lot of misunderstanding that only what? Purusha Pradhanyam. Vedic Dharma is all what? Partial towards all the Purushas. Bhagavan is specially calling out the Sri Mata principles. What are they? Kirtihi, Shrihi, always Shrihi. Don't say Shri. Shrihi. Visarga is required. Shrihi, Vak means what? Fame. Prosperity. Who doesn't want prosperity? Sir, I don't want to be prosperous, sir. I want to be always what? In penury. Anybody will say that? Everybody wants to be prosperous. Right? Vak. So good speech. Vagdevi. Vidhivallabha. I told you. Memory. Yes or no? Many times, normal memory fails us. Sometimes important aspects. I told you. No, the problem that is happening today in the world. Forget about where I am, what I am. So all those things happen. Why? Because you're not focusing on what? The right prayers. Medha Shakti. All of us need to develop intelligence, especially children. Make them focus on that. Dhritihi. Fortitude. Important or not. Ups and downs. Suddenly some shocking news comes. What happens? Some people collapse. Some people get very disappointed. You need to understand what is the ultimate knowledge. What Guru Arpan sir? From what to so what to what next. If you are able to get to that quickly without any delay, then you are really better off. Dhritihi and Kshama, patience, very important. Patiently. Kshanai Kshanaihi Uparamet. Buddhya Dhriti Grihitaya. Slowly you go forward, you'll get the ultimate truth. So, having said this, Bhagavan says, no, sloka number 35, he wants to point out that another important aspects where people are connected to different branches of knowledge, different professions, different ways of life. So this wonderful, this Vibhuti Yoga is so nice because it caters to people with different tastes, different points of view. And so pick whatever you like. You don't need to pick everything. Okay? So like you go to a, what? We'll go to a restaurant, right? What is that? Buffet. They arrange, no? Lot of 50 items they have. Do you eat everything? You will pick only what you like. Similar to that, you pick what you like. How many are over till now? 34. Anybody? Each one is different. Kirtihi, Shrihi, Vak, Smriti, everything is different. They are not together as one. Anybody has done the count? At least the count. 58. Now you see. Senior Rajan, huh? 58 already over. How many are going to come? Let's see. Now, for people focused on, especially on our what different aspects of our Panchangam, write down 35 headline management, various aspects of our daily time calculation. What is the sloka you have to chant every day morning? Told you. Tithescha shriyamapnoti bharadayushya vardhanam nakshatra dharate papam yoga droga nivaranam karanat karya siddhim cha panchanga phalamuttamam etesham pathate nityam ganga snana phalam labhet. You see, chant this in the morning equal to taking Ganga Snanam. In chat, Rangaraj is asking, all of you know, somebody can put this. Chant this in the morning. Tithescha shriyamapnoti. Sloka 20. I don't understand. I don't know what he's saying. Okay. Can somebody put this sloka? Every day morning you chant. Tithescha shriyamapnoti. What is the meaning? If you remember the tithi There is a Devata for Tithi. I told you everything is God. So that Tithi, today is Saptami. Every day morning, you should look 2 minutes, you look at the calendar. Look at what is the Tithi. Varat. Today is what? Sthiravaram in India. It is what? Bhriguvasara Yuktayam in US. Tithescha Shriyam apnoti. Shriyam. You get lot of what? Shrihi. Shriyam. You see? Just now we studied Shrihi, right? So every day at least look at the Tithi. Know the Tithi. Don't go only by English calendar. Sometimes forget the date also. Some people don't even know what is today's day. It is Monday, Tuesday also they forget. So much involved in the world. Shriyam apnoti. So focus on Tithi Devata. Shriyam you will get. Varat Ayushya Vardhanam. So you remember today's Varam. What? Thiravasaram. Thiravaram or Bhriguvas. Just remember that for 1 minute. Automatically you will get a lot of Shastras say. Varat Ayushya Vardhanam. All your health problems will get diminished. Very good. Nakshatrat Harate Papam. Know the Nakshatra. So you got KYC. Know your customer. Right? Like that. Know the nakshatra. So know today's nakshatra. Every day at least the nakshatra you know. 27 nakshatras, know the name. Over a period of time, keep on looking at the nakshatras. You can commit to memory all the 27 nakshatras. Systematic way, very simple. Simple things are the most difficult, right? Nakshatra tharate papam. Nakshatra devata, you remember. Papa karma you done will be what? Eliminated. Yoga droga nivaranam. What yogam today? Karanat karya siddhim cha. If you want to get success, look at what is the karana for the day. Later all will explain more detail, but this initially you know this. Panchanga phalamuttam. What nice. All these 5 aspects. Everything is 5. Panchabhuta, Panchangam. So Panchangam phalamuttamam. See, uttamam phalam. Please understand. And if you study this or look at this every day for what? 1 minute or 2 minutes. Etesham pathate nityam. Whoever studies this or reads this for 1 minute, 2 minutes a day, Ganga Snana Phalam Labhet. You want Ganga Snanam? Get purity, get all the punyam by shloka. You see how shlokas can give you the punya phalam. You can be in California, New Jersey, anywhere. Chanting this will get you Ganga Snana Phalam Labhet. Follow the scripture. Don't question now. Implicitly obey this. I can guarantee you dedicate 2 decades. All of you got another 2 decades to live easily. Dedicate. I am sure you'll all get the ultimate jnanam or moksham. So Bhagavan is saying shloka number 35. Shri Bhagavanu vacha Brihat Samatatha Samnam Gayatri Chandasamaham Masanam Margashirshoham Rutunam Kusumakaraha.
Shri Bhagavanuvacha Brihatsama Tatha Samnam Gayatri Chandasamaham Masanam Margashirshoham Ritunam Kusumakaraha.
Very good. Opposite together. Shri Bhagavanu vacha Brihat Samatatha Samnam Gayatri Chandasamaham Masanam Margashirshoham Rutunam Kusumakaraha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So now, for people focused only on Vedic studies, it means or only chanting. So, as I told you, some people don't sit down and study Shastras. Bhagavan says, okay. You look at your Veda mantras. I am specially manifesting as Brihatsama in the Sama Veda. So, what did Bhagavan say earlier? Among all the Vedas, who am I? What did Bhagavan say? Are you? That portion is over or not? Vedanam Samavedosmi. Samaveda. So Bhagavan is Samaveda manifested. That means don't think I am what Rig Veda, I am Yajur Veda, I belong to Atharva Veda. Is Bhagavan not partial? Somewhere speciality you have to give. No, if everything is great, then where is speciality? Where will you focus? So even though you don't belong to Samaveda, appreciate Samaveda because it has got both the Vedic mantras as well as the music combined. That's why it's special. In other Vedas, there are only three swaras: Udattam, Anudattam, Swaritam. Of course, there are two other extensions, but they are not important. Here, all the seven musical swaras are included in Samaveda. In Samaveda, one special portion is called Brihatsama. Huge chanting. They will chant this as Samaganam for almost 1 hour. Brihatsama, very long mantra. The mantra itself, even the mantra is short. Ramanam Subbu, chanting one small Anuvakam of Samaveda will take you a lot of time. It's very nice to hear. Make sure wherever there is Chaturveda Parayanam, you listen to all the 4 Vedas, including Samaveda, in that Brihat Sama. So this talks about the greatness of the Supreme. That's why called Brihat Sama. So among all, so among Vedas, Bhagavan said, I am Samaveda. In Samaveda, what? Further, I am what? Brihatsama. Like we say, no, among all the precious elements, I am the precious stones. Among precious stones, I am Kaustubhamani. You all Kaustubhamani, right? Like that, Bhagavan is getting down to more and more focused areas, Brihatsama. Then, among all the chandas, so chandas means meter. Meter means number of syllables. I told you earlier, sometime back, Chandas Shastram in the hand. Anybody remembers that? Huh? How many letters make the different chandas? So every day we chant during Sandhya Vandanam, all the chandas. Gayatri, Ushnik, Anushtup, Brihati, Pankti, Trishtup, Jagati, Chandam. See, today I'm giving some introduction. Huh? So, Chanda, every day we chant this. Among them, what is the first one? Gayatri. It's meter, it's not Gayatri mantra. See, understand difference Gayatri mantra and Gayatri Chandas. It happens that Gayatri mantra is also in Gayatri Chandas. That is a different thing. So now, important thing is that Chandas, the number of aksharas, letters, number of aksharas is important, not number of padas. Gayatri includes what? 24 aksharas. Write down 24 aksharas. And so it can be either in 4 padas or 3 padas. 4 padas, not 4 different sets. If you make 4 sets, each will have 6 letters. If you make 3 sets, it will have only 8 letters. So the Gayatri mantra that people are what? Given Upadesham. It's called Tripada Gayatri. Special. Understand now? Huh? Tripada means what? 3 padas. 8 into 3 is how much? This you should say. 8 into 3 is what? Hey, bhai. Huh? 24. That is why they say anything you chant in multiples of 24, 24, 48. Clear? So it is said that Valmiki Ramayanam has got how many shlokas? Anybody? 24,000 shlokas. Very good, NRS. And it is said that every first of the 1,000 shlokas, even 1,000, begins with one aksharam of the Gayatri mantra. Vishesham. That's why they say people who are not eligible to chant the original Gayatri mantra can chant the entire Valmiki Ramayana over a period of time. You will get the punyam of chanting 1 lakh Gayatri. Are you getting the point? Various ways to attain the ultimate goal. Are you getting the point? Suppose you don't know how to drive a car. What you should do? You should take public transport. Your goal is not driving car. Goal is to reach the ultimate goal. The goal is to get the ultimate what? Knowledge. Whether you chant Gayatri mantra or Gayatri mantra shlokam or chant Valmiki Ramayana, the phalam is the same. So many people question, why I am not able to do this? Why can't I do this? He said, why can't you go in a spaceship? Why all of you don't go and land up in Mars? Why all of you don't go to moon? Only special people can go, right? Similarly, now Gayatri Chandas Bhagavan. Because later I can give more details, but can talk for 1 hour. But anyway, Gayatri is a fundamental chandas on which all the other chandas, all the other meters are developed. And so Acharya Shankara says every other meter after Gayatri, Ushnik, Anushtup, Brihati, Pankti, Tishtup, lot of chandas are there, have got an element of Gayatri, chandas. And that's why Gayatri chandas is what? Prevalent, permeates all the other chandas. So Bhagavan says, I am Gayatri among chandas. Understand? So Chandasam Aham Gayatri Asmi. So say Gayatri. In Sanskrit it is Dirgham. Yeah. Now Gayatri Mantra. So Gayatri Mantra in Sanskrit. So 2 are over. The third aspect Bhagavan is saying Masanam Margashirshoham. Among all the different months, I am the lunar month. No, don't Vishwajit. I don't think we should put the no. Okay, anyway, you can put in text, but not chanting. Fine, okay. Okay. It's 8 into 3. That's he's trying to mention it. Fine. So among all the masas, here masam refers to the lunar months. Now understand. Panchangam. In our system, there is lunar calendar and solar calendar. This general information all of us should have. Many of us don't know. So solar calendar follows the movement of the sun. Sun actually doesn't move. Now look at the beauty. Sun is relatively moving with respect to the earth. Only earth is moving. Clear? So for now, think that we are what? Stationary. Everything else is moving. This is the biggest Maya. Okay. So we say sun is moving. Sun is moving from one Rashi to another Rashi. Mesha Rashi, Rishabha Rashi. Like that, when sun moves from one Rashi means what? What is in English? Zodiac, what do you say it by? Zodiac, English, Zodiac house, whatever house. Okay. I don't know what is the equivalent of Rashi in English. I don't know. House, Zodiac. Okay. Anyway, at least know Mesham, Rishabam, Mithum, all the, please make a list. Somebody can put all this. This you put. All the 12 different Rashis. And so people following solar calendar will call out the solar month. Clear? Then people following Sauramanam, very good. Then Chandramanam. So people following lunar calendar will call out the lunar month. So in lunar months, write down Chaitra. Some people want it in Kannada, so I'll tell in Kannada itself. Guruji will say Chaitra, Vaishakha, Jeshtha, Ashada, Shravana, Bhadrapada, Ashvayuja, Kartika. Then Mrigashirsha. Then what? Pushya, Magha, Palguna. Change the language also, to mind should work very fast. So somebody put on all the things. So in Tamil, people will not know all these things. They all know what? There is a connection between the Sanskrit or the Kannada name of the month and the Tamil name. So next class I'll take. Mahaprabhu has done lot of analysis. How the original Sanskrit name of the lunar month became, Telugu also same. All people, see Telugu, Kannada, Sanskrit, all follow one. Tamilians are unique. They are also equivalent to original Sanskrit, age-old principle. So they follow only. So anybody in the world, if you have to celebrate Shankaranti, you have to come to solar calendar. Makara Shankaranti. Otherwise, most of the festivals follow the lunar calendar. Some basic knowledge you have. Most of the festivals, Krishna Janmashtami, Ramanavami, Deepavali, everything follows the Tithi or sometimes the Nakshatram. They follow the lunar calendar, but only what? Makara Shankaranti, Pongal, Makara Masam, Shankaranti. Sun has to move to Makara Rashi, then only Makara Shankar. You understand now? What is the uniqueness of each of them? Each one is great. Whereas the solar calendar is systematic, because what? 12 months a year, 12 things it moves. 30 days or roughly whatever is that, 30, 31, they keep on adjusting. Whereas lunar calendar can be erratic. Why erratic? The moon represents the mind. Just like our mind is erratic, moon is also erratic. So sometimes you have to add an additional month, because one cycle of moon from Prathama to Amavasya to Purnami is 28 and a half days, 29 days, something like that. Not exactly divided by 365. So all the extra days that accumulate, what happens? You have to calculate together and add on Adhika Masam. Sometimes they will do that. The Adhika Masam happens once in 3-4 days, not every time. And they adjust Madi. In Kannada we say, no? Adjust Madi. In lunar, adjust Madibeko. Whereas in solar calendar, because sun is perfect, like a Rajamargam, moon is only a planet. What satellite, right? So it has to be what adjusted. So Masanam Margashirshoham. So in this Margashirsha Masa, a lot of festivals, lot of pujas, dedication to Bhagavan, because Bhagavan has told Margashirsha Masam. And also, what is specialty of Margashirsha Masam? I told you, one day in the Swargalokam or Devalokam is equal to 1 year in the earth. Sometime back I told you, forgot. Time calculation, all Panchangam. So, this time of Margashirsha Masam corresponds to very early morning time of the Devalokam. So, you can do calculation. It will come between 4 and 6 in the morning for them. So, what should people do early morning? Brahma Muhurte Uttishta Bhagavad Dhyanam Kuru. Not daytime, early morning time. Okay. So, even the Devas are worshipping Bhagavan very early morning. So, what we should do? They do only for 2 hours. For us, it is what? 1 full month. Are you understanding? I don't know. Mind should be very sharp. Shastric study. That's why people don't study Shastras. Simply chant some Ramanama, do some engineering, do some art, go away. I'll tell you, nothing is equivalent to Jnanam. Nahi Jnanena Sadrisham. Equipped with a lot of knowledge. No amount of knowledge is enough. Please understand that. So, entire month is dedicated to worshipping Bhagavan. Are you getting my point? So, in Tamil, it is called Margazhi Masam. So, many people say we don't do marriage during Margazhi Masam. Adala Shastram irundhudu. Gururban sir, ella masam ella pandranga, ella convenience da. The Mahashivaratri also can be changed to Sunday so that we all can attend. Let me tell you, all of you in US, if you are on the East Coast, please take what? Second half, off. If you are on the West Coast, take first half. Only that 4-5 hours you take off. No, dedicate to Mahashivaratri. Very simple. You cannot change Shivaratri just because you got some class. Or this was office or school, whatever it is. Take half a day off. Can we do it? Can we all attend at least 4 hours or 5 hours in the US? Even the time zone is very clear, right? After 12:30, it starts in the East Coast. Morning, it starts at 9:30 in the West Coast. So you take 4-5 hours off in the morning if you're on the West Coast. 4-5 hours off. A second half you take away in the. Do we not take holidays at all? To Friday is very famous holidays in US. Weekends. Why can't we take? Hare Baba, East Coast people, second half you take, tell your boss now itself, advance, and attend. And when you attend at that time and do at that time, you get punyam. All of you register for Maha. Some people doubt. Will I attend, not attend? No. Why doubt? Register. And then once you register, you will find a way to attend. Somebody gave feedback. No? Please use more Kannada. Manasiddhare marga. So when there is mind focused on that, you will get a way. Where there is a will, there is a way. So register for Mahashivaratri. If you are not registered, still doubtful. Also, your children also ask them to put half a day school leave. Doesn't matter. Every now and then you take leave. For Mahashivaratri, you take, no? What is the big deal? So, Masanam Margashirshoham. So, Margazhi Masam, this in Tamil. Why they don't do any of these so-called auspicious things? Grahapravesham, other things, marriage and all. Because it is supposed to be dedicated to worship of Bhagavan. Please understand. Wrongly understood. Margazhi Masam, not like that. If you do something else, your mind will get deviated from focus on Bhagavan. Are you not getting? Suppose you want to celebrate marriage, preparation for another 20 days. Now, all that you do, enjoy Madi, forget Bhagavan. What happens when enjoy Madi? Bhagavan is forgotten. So, our Shastras, our Rishis have thought through and said that, see, when the Devas are focusing on Bhagavan, you also focus on Bhagavan. Doing Margashirsha Masam, you will get a lot of benefit because together you are doing worshipping Bhagavan. And during this month, Shukla Paksha Ekadashi is Gita Jayanti. Generally, Vaikunta Ekadashi, lot of festivals will come. Somebody who is at least following this next class, before next class, you're going to get a list of so many festivals that will come during the Margadi Masam. It is Margashirsha Masam. Clear? Understood? Why Bhagavan says, among all the months, I am Margashirsha Masam. Then, Rutunam Kusuma Karaha. That means what? There are Rutu, seasons. We say spring season, rainy season, summer season. Like that, there are 6 different Rutus. Among all those Rutus, I am the spring season. Kusuma Karaha. Kusuma Karaha means, I'll tell the meaning later. You spring forward, right? You in US. So, you fall back. Autumn, fall back. Already winter cold, go to sleep. The sun is going to become bright. Spring forward. So, Bhagavan knows, he knows how in American system. Americans also borrowed from this only. What? Rutunam Kusuma. I am the spring season. Vasanta Rutu. Very good. In Sanskrit, but spring forward. So, you see why Bhagavan has become very energetic. And Guruji will say, Churkaktara Jandro during spring season. So everything is connected. Please, when you study Shastras more and more, it will reveal to you what is happening in our daily lives, how to connect to the right aspect. First, understand Dharma Jnanam, Dharma Shastra Jnanam. Then understand Moksha Shastra Jnanam, Brahma Shastra Jnanam. When you learn both properly, you know how to apply and you will be at peace and harmony among with your surroundings. So look at the Padavibhaga Anvaya for Shloka number 35. Brihatsama, one word. Brihatsama Tatha Samnam Gayatri Chandasam Aham Masanam Margashirshaha Aham Rutunam Kusumakaraha. Now you're able to better appreciate all aspects of our calendar. Tithi, Varam, Yoga. On that Masam you should include Samvatsaram. What is this particular Samvatsaram called as? Going to end shortly. What is Samvatsaram? This particular Samvatsaram means year. Shobhakriti, very good. See? All the names, even that is a Devata, Samvatsara Devata, Masa Devata, Vara Devata, everything is there. So connect with that. That is how you connect with divinity. Are you understanding? How your system is all, everything is connected religiously to divinity. Now, Anmaya, Tatha, Brihatsama, Samnam, Aham, Gayatri, Chandasam, Aham, Margashirshaha, Masanam, Kusumakaraha, Rutunam. Clear? How many words? Anmaya. You do PBN, you will get 60-70 marks. My Guruji will give. Sanskrit. Now group them. Tatha, separately. Brihatsama Samnam, one group. Aham Gayatri Chandasam, second group. Aham Margashirshaha Masanam, third group. Kusumakaraha Rutunam, fourth group. Clear? 4 vibhutis in shloka number 35. Tatha. So you thought. So initially Arjuna thought he was very clever. Said what? Give me all your glorious manifestations. So by the time 34th shloka is over, he saw Arjuna already getting tired. So he had to tell what? Tatha, moreover. So, moreover, what? Brihatsama. I am the Brihatsama. So, since it belongs Samavedam, one aspect, the long, almost go to many pages, Brihatsama. Brihat means what? Brihat means what? Huge, infinite. Now write down. Why the name Brahman is given for something that can have no name? Brahman cannot be given any name. Write down. Brihattamatvat Brahma. Write down. Brihattamatvat. I told you everything what? Normal, relative, absolute. So here Taraha Tamaha. Brihattamaha. Very good, Ken. Brihattamatvat Brahma. Brahma, you read Brahma, not Bramha. Okay. Though Brahma. Brihattamatvat Brahma. Brihat means huge. Write down for reference. Reference, there's another way to remember. There is a huge Upanishad called Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Write down. The biggest Upanishad, which contains all the Shastric knowledge you need. That's why people think that I have to study all the Vedas, Karma Kanda fully, Upasana Kanda fully, also Jnana Kanda fully, then only you'll get full knowledge. People don't know because you should get the Guru Anugraham, Purajana Samskaram. Study Brihadaranyaka Upanishads with your Guru consistently, Shankara Bhashyam. You will get to know everything about all the Shastras. And for this Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, especially, our Sureshwaracharya has written wonderful sub-commentary called Vartika. Write down. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad Vartika. Huge. 2 books. Very nice. One day we'll take special shlokas from what? Vartika. It's all shloka form. Look at the greatness. See, for a moment, why I'm saying all these things? For a moment, think about the greatness of our ancestors. Should be really proud of our ancestral heritage. The entire explanation for Acharya's Bhashyam, which is in commentary form, is done by the student, disciple in shloka form. That is the way he pays his respects to older disciple, Vriddha Shishya, Guru Yuva. Only 2 Upanishads he has taken. Write down. Taittiriya Bhashya Vartika and Brihadaranyaka Bhashya Vartika. When I was opportunity, I'm giving you all the information. I told you, no amount of knowledge is enough. Let me tell you, that is my personal experience. Keep on accumulating knowledge. So, Brihat, the word Brihat stands for huge Sama. Sam, Nam, among all the Sama Veda mantras, Sama mantras, I am Brihat Sama. Then, Aham Gayatri. I am the Gayatri. What? Here, Chandas. Gayatri Chandas. How many letters? Anybody? 24. So I told you, simple principle. Now, if you raise the hand, I'll have a problem. Some signal is coming. Use the Chandas in a hand. I told you. 4 into 6 is 24. What is this? What? Gayatri. Ushnik. 5 into 6. 30 letters. Simple way. Then, if you do like this, 6 into 6, 36. Gayatri, Ushnik, Anushtu, Brihati, Pankti, Trishtup, Jagatyas, Chandam. See, like that, you can get the Chandas in the hand. So, Brihatsama. Clear? Samnam, Aham Gayatri, Chandasam. Among all the Vedic meters. Chandas is mostly connected to Vedic meters, but also in shlokas, you have got meters. In what? Kavyas, they use different chandas. So many beautiful chandas is there. Separate shastram is there. Chandas shastram is what? Anybody? It's a Vedangam. Allah forgotten. It's sharp. Shiksha, Vyakarana. What? Chandas, Vedanga, Shiksha, Vyakarana. So is there? Chandas is a shastram. Huge books are there on Chandas shastram. Okay. So anyway, Chandasam among Vedic meters. Aham Margashirshaha. Chandas, very good. Mahaprabhu has talked about everything. Daivattin Kuralana Mahaprabhu. That's why you should study Daivattin Kurala again and again. Sir, not once. You should finish 7 volumes, go back to the first volume and again go. 7 dana? 8 7 volumes dana. So study again and again. That is what Vedas, entire the Vedas represented in very simple, lucid form. So many jokes. Mahaprabhu gives lot of jokes all in between. Have you seen? Huh? Very nice to read. Please buy the book. Don't do only internet. Now Daivattingal is available in Tamil, Telugu, the Hindu Dharma, translated into English. Study at least 5 pages every day. Daivattin Kural. There's no equivalent to that knowledge. Let me tell you. Encyclopedia of knowledge. Everything you need to know. Why you should get married. Why you should have Upanayanam. Everything. No? Mahaprabhu was told. So, Chandas also is mentioned extensively. About 5-6 pages of Chandas Shastram is there. Chandasam. Then, Margashirshaha. I told you Margashirsha Masam. So, you know when it is going to come. Okay. We finished already. Margashirsha is over. Maghamasam is going on. Next. Masanam Aham Margashirshaha. Then, Kusumakaraha. Kusumakaraha means Kusuma. Special flower which blossoms. Kusumakaraha. That means what? It blossoms into a full bloom. No flower only during spring. That's why when the sunlight is sufficiently there, not higher, not lower. Have you experienced spring season? When you move from winter into spring, that Rutuna, Vasanta Rutu. So that's why Vasanta Navaratri is celebrated. So Vasanta Navaratri, lot of once again, good festivals, good things happen during very pleasant. Right? Vasanta Rutu. It's going to start now. It's going to come. And then that what? Vasanta Rutu, what is the important festival you celebrate? Anybody? Sri Ramanavami. Very good. So it starts. Now you see, in this month, we celebrate Shiva. Then when you come to Vasanta Rutu, Chaitra Masam, write down. When Chaitra Masam comes, Vasanta Rutu comes from first day, lunar calendar of Chaitra Masam for 9 days is Vasanta Navaratri. Other Navaratri celebrate Sharan Navaratri, Sharad Rutu. See, one during autumn, one during what? Spring. That there are 4 Navaratris. Some of that I'll give more information. Time is getting eaten up. I told you, time up. Okay. Anyway, among all the seasons, I'm spring season, very pleasant. So, Vasanta Balloka Hitam Charantaha. We say, most pleasant season. So, chant this sloka and end the class. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Brihatsama Samnam Gayatri Chandasamaham Masanam Margashirshoham Rutunam Kusumakaraha Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Doesn't mean only in Margashir Masa I'll do worship. Margashir is get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. What? Take bath, do Shiva Puja, do more dhyanam, more japam, more parayanam. All the months you have to pray. Don't reserve only for Margashir. Ram Subbu. Nah. Video Ramayana get is so especially on that month you do. Like you specially prepare for exam, no? Just before exam, 1 month. Rigorous study like that. Okay, now quickly, any of you not registered for Mahashivaratri? Any doubt now? East Coast, West Coast, Central Coast, whatever. Central is no coast. Central, Eastern, Mountain, so many timings are there. That's why confused. Confused timing. So, all of you, please register. Children take half a day off. Chant in front of everybody. Seek the grace of Parameshwara. Lot of interesting things. There is Japam, there is Dhyanam, there is Mantram, there is Parayanam, there is Adhana Panchakam to learn how to go step by step to Moksham. And by dedicating, also weekend. After that, anyway, I will not do Saturday morning class. If it goes till Saturday early morning, India time, Saturday morning off. When that I'm giving you. Focus on Mahashivaratri. Those who are performing, please give the details, how much time it will take. Encourage your friends, relatives, everybody to participate. Make it your own. Is it difficult? Sitting at home, switching on a button, you can get grades of Parameshwara. You don't need to go to Kailash. You don't need to go to Kedarnath, anywhere. Satish Aure. ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ? ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಸೊ ಮೇಕ್ ಶ್ಯೂರ್ ಯು ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್, ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್, ಸಿಂಗ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಸಾಂಗ್, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಕೀರ್ತನ, ನೋ ಫಿಲಿಮ್ ಸಾಂಗ್ಸ್. There's some group who play film songs during Mahashivratri. We are not like that. Okay. So only divine shlokas, stotras, kirtanas, bhajans, anything can do. No problem. Not only if you sing about Shiva, it is fine. If you don't know about Shiva, also it's fine. Sing about all Bhagavan. Okay. And register. I would like to see all of you register for the Mahashivratri program. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om Tatsate. Krishna 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 Krishna. ಶುಭಮಸ್ತು, ಸಮಸ್ತ ಸನ್ಮಂಗಳಾನಿ ಭವಂತ್ಯಾತ. ಹರಿ ಓಂ ನಾರಾಯಣ.